See, I can dress up. I even got a suit jacket on today. I'm all fancy just for you. So a while ago, Victor, give me a break, man, give me a flake, man, put up a video or put up a post on Facebook asking about the JVlogging community and what could be done to repair it and fix it or make it better or improve it and stuff like that. And I've been thinking about it for the last couple weeks because I didn't want to rush into putting ideas out there. I wanted to actually contemplate about it a little bit. And I remembered that once upon a time I did a video response to, back when you could do those, a guy named Ben Cook, and I believe his channel is ninebrassmonkeys, but he had a great series, started out great, first half was great, and then YouTube happens, about becoming YouTube and what it takes to become YouTube. And one of the videos that he had was about community, and I mentioned at the time, and I'll put a link to, I can't remember which side it's on, I'll put a card in to link to my video, which should have a link to his video in it as well. Anyway, thinking about how the Japanese YouTube community was a couple of years behind the US and the UK because they were already starting to have YouTubers that were breaking 1 million and stuff like that. And what was happening was it was kind of fracturing their community, and things changed at that point. Well, Japan is now at that point. We've had our own little dramas in the JVlogging side and the foreigner side of the YouTube community here in Japan, and I don't think we ever really recovered, and I think it was inevitable in some degree, to some degree. When I first started in Japan on YouTube, it was a pretty tight-knit, pretty close group. There weren't that many, no more than 50 or 60, I think, maybe, at the time. But it was enough to put together the party up in Tokyo in the summer for the summer party that happens in the fall, and the hanami and stuff like that. But even I came in a little bit on the late side because that was 2011, and the bells are ringing. Deal with it. So at that time of the troubles, we'll say, everything kind of splintered, but it was inevitable. The community, the nationwide community, everybody's a little far apart, and now that there are a lot more people doing it, it's not the same situation that it was at that time. I'm going to pause and let the bells finish. Okay, now the bells are finished. So, but we can still have a strong YouTube community, but it's not going to be nationally as tight-knit as it was before. Things change. Things grow up and get bigger and move on, and things are different. However, what I do think we should be focusing on is stronger regional YouTube communities. So Tokyo has a big community because there are a lot of people there. Kansai we have a few people here, but not a ton. And we're not real good about coordinating and getting together on any sort of regular basis. I'd like to see ways to improve that. And even in Nagoya, there's enough people there doing YouTube videos to be able to put something together on a pretty regular basis. And also, we need to start looking at incorporating more Japanese and foreigner collaborations and working together, because we're all in this together, particularly people like me who are here permanent long term. I need to really, and it's my fault, I need to really reach out to more of the Japanese YouTubers in the Kansai region on the Japan side, because that's one way we can build a stronger platform for everybody and get everybody involved and start to see some of the real benefits for that. I mean, Osaka is a huge city. Kyoto is a very big city. And when you put the two of them together and throw in Kobe and people out in Himeji and up in Shiga, it's a really potentially powerful community. And I'd like to see more love from YouTube, please. How about a creator space? That would be awesome. Or if somebody wants to, ship me a bunch of money. I'd love to see one of those put here where everybody can come in and we can have a communal space. But that's a different dream. But I think that the key is to really dig into your local communities, even for people who are just here for a year or 3 years, and really get them involved in the community and stuff like that. Vlogging in Japan is always going to be a matter of somebody coming in and somebody coming out. It's just the nature of the beast. And that's never going to change. It's always going to be that way. There will be probably more people staying, particularly after the changes for permanent residency come up in March or in April, which will be interesting. I'd like to do another video about it, but I still don't have enough details to be able to put the video together. Yeah, so I think that the parties and stuff are important, where nationally we all come together. I'd like to see somebody start up something like a VidCon for Japan, but not have it be quite as focused on the big MCNs that are here. I'm not going to mention any of the names, but something that is a little bit more grassroots. I don't know if that's possible now because of how things are settled. How the MCN communities in Japan work. I don't know if we can get everybody together or put on a big show that's not just exclusively an MCN show. I'd like to get something together. I'd like to see something put together that is a development conference for YouTubers in Japan or YouTubers even in the greater region. Anyway. Yeah, so there's that. All right, I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you very much for tuning in. Subscribe, thumbs, all of that stuff. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!